Okay, let's wrap it up here. It's already getting late. This is a good question too. M Papadero says, what do you think will happen after 365 days SPS airdrop reward? Will the game masters continue airdropping? How do you believe this game is going? Okay, so where do we start with that one? What do you think will happen? Okay, so after the airdrop reward ends, maybe first of all, we better pop over here to splintertalk.io is a social media blogging site where you can talk about Splinterlands, and you can share art, and you can share videos, and you can, share game theory, and whatever you're into, you can talk about it. And the reason I'm here is because Splinterlands has an account here, and they recently posted a SPS roadmap for the year. So Splinterlands pinned it on their Twitter. And if you're not already on Twitter, if you are on Twitter, come follow me. Time and attention, and we do giveaways, including collection power at the end of the season, so you can unlock your maximum rewards for your time and attention. But also, I give away KS packs and whatever. So just come check me out. Time and attention, and definitely follow Splinterlands. But here's the deal: I wanted to show you this. The SPS, no, not the artwork. The SPS, there it is. This is the blog post outlining the SPS roadmap. And it's super detailed, and I can't read it all for you, not in this video. I've covered it before. I've talked about it like at length, actually. But suffice it to say, the SPS airdrop will end. So your question was, will they keep dropping? What will happen after the 365 days of the SPS airdrop? They're going to stop. First of all, they're going to stop dropping SPS to everybody. That's point number one. Not in that way, anyways. It's no longer going to come. Right now, we get given it because we have assets in the game. We get a certain amount every day. That is going to stop. It's only going for another 190 days, 189 days on that. And after that, which is roughly 6 months, there will be no more SPS airdrop. But they're going to introduce new SPS drops through rank battle rewards. So when you play the battle and you win, you're going to not only be paid in DC, but you'll also be paid in SPS. If you have an SPS bag, this is super critical. Most of you guys don't, and you won't. You aren't going to save your SPS. You're spending it. You're selling it for 14 cents for some reason, and you're going to put it into a couple cards because you feel that that's a better play for you. Okay, so be it. But if you don't have an SPS bag, you will not receive any SPS battle rewards. So that's the first thing. They're ending the airdrop, but they're introducing a new mechanic within the game that will allow payouts for SPS. They're also simultaneously creating a validator node, the game will be overseen and governed collectively by participants who hold SPS using their weighted vote to decide certain issues. Validators will oversee those votes and implement the decisions we collectively come to. One of the important things that validators will receive SPS as payment for supporting the network in that way. They're going to have to run a server. They're going to have to oversee that, whatever's involved in that. They're going to have to be voted in by us, importantly. And then they're going to have to, I guess, deserve that role, because if they don't, we'll kick them out by removing our votes. So validators will be another source of SPS income that will, probably trickle down into the marketplace. There's a whole treasury thing. It's not really directly relevant to what your question is, but you should understand it, guys. This treasury is so important. It's literally going to change the game and the utility of SPS. So please understand this part, but it's not relevant to his question, so I'm not going to speak on it right now. Private sale airdrop ends. Oh, this is super important too. You're asking, your question is kind of skirting the issue of, how much SPS will be around after the airdrop. Understand that there is a huge amount of private sale private sale SPS that was bought way before it really was even being airdropped. And the private sale investor distributions amount to 20 million SPS per month. And those are scheduled to end in April of this year. That's February, March, April. That's 3 months from now. So 20 million SPS per month will just no longer be, that will be a lack of supply that will just stop being created. Do you see what I mean? There's now every single month, until April, there'll be 20 million more pushing down the price of SPS. But then after April, that will no longer happen. And that's a huge amount of selling pressure that will just disappear. And so that's a major consideration also. But let's get back to the question. So what will happen after the SPS airdrop? So I feel like that was a lot of detail, but there's more to it here. Like how does the question continue? Will the game masters continue airdropping? Well, I explained they will through the form of rank battle rewards, but only if you have an SPS bag. Otherwise, you will not qualify and you'll not receive any SPS. So how do you believe the game is going? I think this game is literally life-changing. And I don't say that just because I have a YouTube channel. I hope that you guys are excited. Yes, I, of course, want to engage with an excited audience who love this game like I love this game. But I hope it's evident that my money is where my mouth is. Like I bought 11,000 Chaos Legion packs, so that's like $44,000 worth of Chaos Legion packs. I'm currently holding like how much? 1.8 million DC. I'm stacking SPS daily. I've got over 29,000 now on my main account, and I've got more on other accounts. Somebody asked me in a different question to tell them where I rank on the SPS rich list. So I can go over here, top holders, and I did it wrong the other day. I think total SPS is the correct one I'm supposed to click on. In my account, Infidel1258 is ranked 1230th in the entire out of 400,000 accounts. So yeah, I'm super invested in this game, and I absolutely plan to go even deeper. I still own, I think, 30 plots of land. I still own, I think I have 5 or 6 accounts now. I'm subdividing I have 900,000 power on this account, which is worth 70 grand, but I've got at least another 1 million or even 1.5 million power distributed across 4 or 5 other accounts that I'm using as scholars. So I am deeply invested in this game because I think it's literally changing lives. It's changed my life, and I'm confident it's going to change people like yours if you enjoy the game and you believe in the future of it, because that recipe right there, just enjoying the game and believing in the future, will allow you to defer your long-term benefit. You're going to say to yourself, oh, I like this game. I'm willing to play it for $8 a day, which is the diamond level, gold level reward that I illustrated at the beginning of the video. You're going to say that it's only $8, but it's a fun game, and it's something. It's pretty cool that I get something. And some days it's going to be lower than that. But you're not going to care because you like it and you see where it's going, and you're going to stack every one of those cards. You're not going to sell them because you don't really need $5 a day profit. Like most people in the Western world are going to consider that trivial. But if you allow those trivial rewards to just stack and stack and stack over the course of the next 2 or 3 years, or even 4 years till the next bull cycle, when we leave this bull market and enter a full bear market, you just keep doing what you're doing and you just keep stacking those rewards. Those will appreciate with time. And when they do, you will have accumulated so many because you've played, you will have by that point played for many years, and you can do it every day for free once you buy that $10 account. Once you get those, you can play at bronze and do this. It will work over a long enough time horizon. But if you give it a kickstart and put that $5 grand into the account so you can get a basic diamond deck, or if you put 1,000 in to get a basic silver deck, you're gonna see more significant returns because it's gonna snowball more rapidly. So I am extremely bullish about this game, but not just because it's done something for me in the past. It's because I really legitimately believe that it's gonna do it again because of the nature of the assets being deflationary. There's only so many of them. The number is always reducing while the number of players is always growing. That is what the secret recipe is here, guys. But even in addition to that, I do find the game enjoyable. I really do. And so for me, it's the perfect recipe of, it's fun and rewarding. That's why I say that. It's fun and rewarding. It's an opportunity and entertainment. I love that. And so I'm super bullish. And I think, you know, whether you're talking about the developers and how open they've been and how, I guess, reliable they've shown themselves to be, that is a great foundation to stand on for me. But then also the game is fun, and also I've seen it succeed, and also I believe it will continue to do so. And then land is exciting, and SPS is exciting, and governance, and Chaos Legion, and then Rift Watchers. It feels like there's just always one more thing where I'm like, let's go. So that's how I feel about it. And thank you very much for the question. Thank you very much for your time and attention. If you watched the video to the end, please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join the tournament, support the YouTube channel. Guys, I appreciate you. Have an amazing night. God bless.